What is going on, good people? So spring is here, pollen is falling, the leaves are coming back out, the grass is growing, and so are the weeds. Do you have this particular weed in your lawn right now? It is a very common weed. It is known as bittercress or hairy bittercress. It is the one weed that I tend to have a little bit of breakthrough during the springtime, but it is very easy to control. And in this video, we're gonna talk to you about that one and get it taken care of. All right, let's get into this video. Hairy bittercress is a fall annual weed, which means it germinated last fall. So if you're seeing this weed right now, some of them may have just came up this spring, but the majority of them germinated last fall. So as far as prevention goes, if you would like to prevent this weed, a fall pre-emergent would be the way of helping to prevent this weed. And so if you were doing a fall overseeding, you probably didn't get down a fall pre-emergent due to fall pre-emergence and overseeding typically don't align with the timing. So as far as prevention goes, if you are able to skip a fall seeding or fall overseeding and get down that fall pre-emergent, this is a way that you could prevent this spring weed from being in your lawn right now. When we start to talk about methods of control or eliminating this weed, there's one simple way to do it. What I found is that hairy bittercress does not like the heat. So typically as we progress further into the late spring and into the summertime, with consistent mowing and the increase in temperature, they tend to just die off and wither away. And it is very common for this to happen if you don't do anything to treat this weed. The next way is if you want to go ahead and eliminate it and get rid of it, one of the products that I found that is highly effective in getting rid of this weed is Speed Zone. Speed Zone is one of those go-to three-way herbicides that can really take out a lot of those fall and spring weeds. Just about majority of the broadleafs that you're seeing in your lawn right now can be controlled with Speed Zone. So if I had one product that I would go down for with spring weed control and cleanup, it would be Speed Zone or Triclopyr. An additional benefit to either Speed Zone or Triclopyr is that they're ester-based, which means they are more effective in the cooler temps, which during this time in the early spring, mid-spring time frame, we still have those cooler days. We haven't consistently got into the nice 65, 70, 75 degree days. We still have the cool nights and evenings and sometimes during the daytime also. So using those type of products that are ester based when it comes to your herbicides in early spring is how you can get a quicker burn down onto your weeds that you're trying to control versus using your amine or your salt-based herbicide. So if you were to go with one of these products, you can expect to get more effective weed control or elimination in those cooler temps. As we start to move into the later spring and closer to the summer, these ester-based products like Speed Zone and Triclopyr are not favored during the higher temperatures. So keep that in mind as we get into the later springtime and summer when it comes to selecting the weed control that you're going to be using. When it comes to making the application of, let's say, Speed Zone, Speed Zone does already have a surfactant type product already included in it. So you do not need to add an additional surfactant or methylated seed oil or anything like that. When we talk about application rates, please refer to the label to make sure you're using the label rate depending on the grass type that you're working with. Typically, I tend to go max rate when I go down with these herbicides to make sure I get an effective kill on it, and also to make sure that I am not building up a resistance by using a lower rate. So Make sure you're referring to your label, use those label rates, and I'm sure that you will get the control and elimination that you're looking for, especially on bittercress. All right, y'all, so that is gonna wrap this one up. That is how you can effectively eliminate hairy bittercress or bittercress out of your lawn right now. I know it may look horrible, but it is a very easy weed to control and eliminate. And with some mowing on top of it, you can get that cleaned up really quick. It'll wither away and you'll be back to that pristine lawn that you were looking for. Hey, as we always say, just know we work.